Hi, everybody. We are live once again here to talk about the December Square Foot Show. This show is going to be great, and it is a very special show. It is the Neurodivergent Show, and we are so thrilled to be bringing this forward, to bringing you some artists who are either neurodivergent or supporting people who are neurodivergent and what that means to them and what that means for their art is very, very, very interesting. But let me do a little bit of housekeeping right now. So I'm here representing the Square Foot Show. I'm Julia Veenstra. I am the co-founder of Square Foot Show along with my team. And squarefootshow.com is where you're going to find the show. Right now, the show goes live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, December 11th. So tomorrow. Right now, the 48-hour preview is on. And if you go to squarefootshow.com and sign up for our newsletter, you will get automatically into your email box the password to get in and to see the Neurodivergent Show. And they have presented, the artists have put together a show that I'm really enthralled with. The detail and the thought-provoking images are really, really special. So again, squarefootshow.com is where the show will go live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Sign up for our newsletter to get the password for the show. All of the pieces are 12 by 12, thus a square foot. All the pieces are 350 Canadian or 300 US. That includes free shipping. And we are really excited to bring you this fantastic monthly show. And thank you to Lindsay, one of my partners. 10% of the proceeds go to the Art of Autism. And we're really honored to be supporting such an interesting group. So I'm going to bring, we're here talking to artists, so I don't want to take up a lot of time. I'm going to bring on Douglas Robinson, and he is the gentleman that did the art for our giveaway. So again, if you sign up for our newsletter, not only do you get the 48-hour preview, you get the opportunity to win a fabulous free piece of art. And we ship it to you, and the artist is paid fully for that. And it's he didn't donate. We are buying from him the prize, and we're really thrilled to be presenting his work in the show today too. Okay, I think all the housekeeping is done. I'm going to add Douglas.
Oh, hello. Hi,
How are
Julia.
you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm still a little scratchy from a cold, but I'm making it.
I know at that time of year, and as you know, I just came off the 11-day one-of-a-kind show, so it was takes a few days to recover from something like that, but it was great.
You know, the first time I did that show, I did it without help the first time, and I was there for all the hours. And for a few days after, you don't even know how to regulate. Like, I'm at home. Am I supposed to be somewhere? Am I supposed to stand and smile? And like, am I allowed to rest now? Like, I just don't know. It's such a long, wonderful show.
Yeah, and you're around 110,000 people over 11 days, and you have more conversations than you ever have had. And then you find the next day when it's over, you're at home and everybody's gone away and you're alone. And it's like, what just happened? It's really strange.
But if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, in Toronto, where we're very close to, do you live in Toronto, Douglas?
Just north of Toronto now, up in Nobleton, which is a half hour north.
Okay. The one-of-a-kind Christmas show is something that's been going on for 50 years. They just celebrated their 50th anniversary. And I did it for about 5 years before COVID shut it down. And I haven't gone back yet, but every time I visit, I'm like, I want to. But it is a great opportunity to, if you're a creator, to present your work to the public in such a high quality show. But we're here presenting your work, and you don't have to stand for 11 days.
Yes. Yeah, no,
right?
yeah, and it's fantastic. And you know what? It was a great, for me this year, I brought this series, which is behind me, which we're going to talk about, because I wanted to get feedback on it, and which was terrific because it was very alluring and people had lots and lots of questions about it. So, yeah. Do you want me to go in and talk a little bit about it?
Let's talk about it, but first let's talk about you. So
Okay.
follow Doug on Doug Robinson Art. He
Yeah.
is emerging into the art world, actually, and I think he's doing very, very well. I kind of found Doug at an art show, I believe, or did you came into my gallery and introduced yourself? I'm
Yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
not
I
sure
reached
which
out.
one, but we now carry Doug at Crown and Press. But Doug is just slamming it out. He's doing a great job. His things are being collected very, very well. So you're in Nobleton.
Yes.
Are you neurodivergent or do you support a neurodivergent
I
person?
support and have supported. It's affected people in my family, coworkers, in friends, and so I support that. Never tested myself, so I have a feeling most artists have
Uh,
some form of it, which isn't a bad thing. It can be a very good thing.
oh, it's
So
wonderful.
yeah, so it's been something that's been close to my heart, and it's interesting. I've had an elderly father, pass of Parkinson's and dementia, and coworkers that suffer from autism a little bit, and all sorts of issues that we all have. But I always think everybody has something, and that's what makes us special.
It does. So I'm going to read a definition. All right.
Yeah,
Neurodivergent. It's an umbrella term used to describe people whose brains function, process information, or experience the world in ways that differ from what's considered typical. It's it includes a wide range of conditions, traits such as ADHD, autism, dyslexia, dyspraxia, Tourette's, OCD, and others. This is not a negative label. It simply acknowledges the way natural variation in how the brains work. And then there's a little definition of how being neurodivergent can affect an artist. Each artist is unique, of course, but many neurodivergent creatives describe patterns that influence both their strengths and their challenges. So it's amazing. They're saying, artists have the ability to hyperfocus.
yes,
They have unique perspectives, a high creative and divergent thinking, and sensory sensitivity as artistic insight, strong pattern recognition. All of these are actually like things that you want as an artist to be able to
for sure.
implement, aren't they?
Yeah, for sure, Julie. And there's a couple of other definitions that I've sort of stumbled across, and
Give them
one
to
was
us.
one was the idea that the human brain naturally varies,
Mhm.
just like people vary in culture, gender, and/or personality. But one I really liked was, because this ties into this series that I'm doing, which started with diversities.
Mhm.
And really, when I looked at this and I saw the overlap that is inclusion, and that means making space for different needs. And I
Mhm.
really, really like that because I think that's really what it's all about. And that's a great segue into what I'm doing here.
All right.
And
So
I
tell us
wanted,
what
first
you're
of
doing.
all, yeah, and I want to thank you. I'm honored to be the featured artist. I think the work's very unique, very different, but it tends to speak to everybody, and there seems to be some inclusion in that. And so this series, which is these are all my people, they're all
Yep.
surrounding behind me here. And I've done a series, there's very large format pieces and there's smaller format pieces. In fact, this piece here is the giveaway
Is
piece.
the giveaway. Right. So if
Yeah.
people, again, we'll reiterate, if they sign up at
And that's,
squarefootShow.com, they might win.
yes, and that's the piece. And where this series started was with diversities in Canada. And so when you see this series, you'll see different body forms, very abstract. I'm an abstract artist. and you'll see the different colors representing the different nationalities, genders, needs. And we're all very different, young and old, large and small. And the unique thing about this is I didn't want to really paint faces on people because I wanted an element that brought us all together as one. And
Hmm.
so the heads on in this series, as you can see, are all basically of one, bringing us together.
Yeah.
And that's the concept behind all these pieces. And it's also brings that sort of equality to all of us, that we're people, that we need to support each other and love each other. And I've got the three in the show, and then some larger pieces that are behind me here that were in the series at the One of a Kind show, and we'll be at further shows down the road.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, that is
Mhm.
absolutely wonderful. And where can people find you? So once they go to Square Foot Show, we always tell people, you want to hit the Square Foot Show right away at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And you want to put items in your shopping cart one at a time and buy right away, because if you put things in your cart and then shop around for 15 or 20 minutes, somebody might be able to steal it right out of your cart. So we always ask people to get in there right at 8 o'clock. I had somebody
Yeah.
say to me, how I've never been able to get one of your pieces, what is a tip? And I said, well, are you getting there at 8? And she said, no, I get there around 8:30 usually. I'm like, well, it's like the Black Friday event. You have to get there super fast and you have to shop right
You're
away.
so
And
you're so right, Julia. That Square Foot show I was in with you, my three pieces sold out within the first hour. And
yeah,
so you do have to get in there right away. It's always best to go to the preview tonight and check things out, because there's some really talented artists in every Square Foot show, and this is an exceptional group for sure.
I was scrolling the show last night, and I'm just amazed at the work. And we're going to see some more work. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more people to talk to, Douglas.
Great,
So
great.
they can find you online at
Doug,
Douglas Robinson Art,
yeah, Doug
and
Robinson Art, and
you can go
that's my
directly to
Instagram.
Doug.
Sorry.
People can go directly to you to
Yes.
find your pieces, but they also can find you in various galleries at this point too, right?
Yeah, right now, I've got I do three series, so and they're quite different, which isn't typical of a lot of artists, but that's where I am right now in my evolving art career. And I do a Winter Birch series, which is at Crown and Press, is with
Mhm,
you, Julia, which is terrific. I also have some of those paintings at a gallery in Toronto called Blue Crow, which
mhm.
is on Toronto's East End, and then up at the Britain Gallery in Bracebridge, Ontario.
Right. It's wonderful. And congratulations, Doug. And I wish you the very best for the show.
Yeah. And happy
Okay,
holidays, everybody. Thank you, Julia. Let's have a great show, everyone.
right on. We're
Bye.
going to go now to Chris Warburton Hulme. And Chris is so fun, guys. Get ready. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm so excited. I love the pieces that I've seen in the preview of yours. And again, they have to go to squarefootshow.com, sign up, and we'll send them the password and they can check out that preview. But Chris, you've been
Yeah,
in many of our shows and you sell out all the time.
it's pretty good. I do. Yeah. And I love it. It's so much fun. It
It,
really is.
it really, well, and your work is so much fun. People are obviously attracted to the work, right? I find that the Square Foot Show shoppers are quite savvy, and
Yeah.
I'm always fascinated by their investments and who they're collecting, and it's always really interesting and fun to watch. And Chris, are you neurodivergent or are you supporting someone?
Yes. All of the above. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I am autistic actually. And I have people in my family who are also autistic and who have ADHD. So I have to tell you something. So I was just discovering some family members with ADHD and autism last year. And then when your list of shows came up for this year, I saw the Neurodivergent Show and been doing reading about neurodivergence. And I started thinking, am I neurodivergent? And having that on the list was one of the things that that got me into to getting assessed for
Oh my
autism.
goodness,
And yeah, so
really?
I am recently diagnosed in like the last 6 months, 56 years old. And so when you get diagnosed as an adult, it's this avalanche of understanding yourself
Yep.
and going back and realizing, "Oh, that's what that was. Oh, okay, I understand now." Yeah.
You're getting
So
some congratulations on the chat. People are
oh,
really thrilled for you. That's
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm so kind of that is such a neat little story that, we
it
put that
is.
up here and it caused you to, get a test and, get some clarity.
Yes. Yes. It's a journey. It's a
Yeah.
journey, and, but I think knowing that about myself will definitely help my family members too, to understand them and,
Oh,
I don't
absolutely.
know. Yeah.
I have a son, with ADD and, not HD because he's not very hyper. And it took a while to figure out, what he needed. He can remember anything, but the reading comprehension as he was growing up was difficult. So if he read a book, he couldn't answer my questions, but if we read it to him, he knew everything.
Yeah.
He knew
Wow.
everything. It was amazing, and to be able to work with the people that we love and support, and
Yeah.
in ways that work for them, it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So tell us where you are, what you do, and show us some of your offerings.
Okay, so I am in Eastern Passage, Nova Scotia, and you can just Google Chris Warburton Hume. You'll find me. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. I have a web page, and you can find my art on Daily Paintworks.
Mhm,
And I do have some pieces in a local gallery, Argyle Fine Art.
mhm.
So you can find me there too.
Fantastic, and
And
that's worth a show, often.
so, okay. So here is one. Okay, here we go.
I know it's
Uh,
hard.
this one's
It's hard.
called, yeah, these are all, I have 4 pieces that are based on Frida Kahlo.
Okay.
And she was a very colorful person. And we don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure she was neurodivergent, just from, how she was. And this is one of her quotes, "I paint my own reality."
Right.
So, that's
Mhm.
that's what I do,
That's a
you
best
know?
that's a quote for all artists, aren't they? Isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And another one, this one is "We can endure."
Now,
And
are
she
they a collage?
Yes, they
Yes.
are, mixed media collage. All the papers are hand painted collage paper, and, at which I've done a lot of that myself. And there's painting, and I mean, there's so many layers underneath. I've actually written, um, some of her quotes into the underlayers.
Oh,
So
that's neat. That's
yeah,
neat.
yeah, so that's a lot of fun. So yeah.
Yes,
So for those.
that's
Oh,
wonderful. And again, if you're going for Chris's work, if you trust that, somebody else isn't gonna steal it out of your cart, you can shop around, but you might wanna put them in and pay for them right away. And, you can actually sign up at the Shop app. I think it's called shop.app, and it's, by Shopify because we use that platform, and that will allow you to populate really, really fast your credit card information, and, the sale can
yeah,
be done really securely and quickly.
Yeah. So
Okay.
just a really quick second here. So this one, it's not part of my Creative Hollow series, but this one I actually created after I had my autism diagnosis, and you can see it's based on Princess and the Pea. She's got a pea in her mattress there,
That is
and
wonderful.
that's what I have to deal with my autism a lot. I have a lot of sensory sensitivities, and falling asleep for me is really hard. So if you put a pea under my mattress, I'm gonna know.
That
I'm
is so good.
beautiful.
So this is a story about you.
Yeah. So yeah, Princess and the Pea. I have always called myself the Princess and the Pea.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, Chris, we're going to go on to Marie-Pierre next and chat with her. All right. We'll see you later. Hello, Marie-Pierre. Did I say that
Hi.
right?
Yes.
Good. Good. Welcome to the Square Foot Show.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be part of it for the first time. Yeah.
Oh, that is always very exciting. I'm always excited to hear when we have new artists in. So Marie, where can we find you? Where do you live?
So I was born and raised in Quebec, but 12 years ago I moved to Calgary. So now I'm based in Calgary.
I would, yeah,
Um,
your accent had me up in Quebec, but Calgary is very
um, So I've been part of a few galleries, but recently where people could find my work the most is I've done a few under 100 show, and then they merged into under 200. So I've been part of this, and also on my Instagram, and then I do a few of the other shows here and there, kind of like this one. I don't have a website yet. It overwhelms me. I'm neurodivergent myself, and we'll see what I end up doing, but maybe I should.
Well, it's always good. It's always good that people have another place to land. They always say, so here's a tip out there. They always say that people need to see you 7 times. And they need, the credibility that's attached to seeing you over and over. So that's wonderful. And we're glad to be able to show you here as one of those ways that people can find you. So what would you say neurodivergency makes special about your art and your practice?
I paint a lot of animals because they don't stress me as much as people or other things.
So it calms you and gives you peace.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And each of them have a personality. So I try to give them a personality. A lot of them are also inspired by things that my children like. So both my kids have ADHD and one of them has a learning disability. And when the teachers are trying to teach them, they use a lot about animals and trying to read about them and things like that. So oftentimes they'll say, when are you going to paint a cat? When are you going to paint a hamster? And then I just dive in and I do it for them, and it's fun.
Yes, for sure. So are those a few of your pieces behind you
Yes.
that are going to be in the show?
I have another one here.
Oh my word, the glow that you achieved.
I like
Wow.
to paint the eyes a lot. I don't know why. Yeah.
Oh, that's so beautiful. And all the like just the strands of hair on that piece is beautiful. Let's see another. Oh, that's gorgeous. The layeredness in the background as well. Absolutely beautiful. Well, make sure, this is a tip for all artists, make sure that you're sending out to your email list and everything as well, that you're in the show tomorrow, and put it on Facebook. Use the graphics that we gave you and promote, and people will be able to shop. And again, they need to go to squarefootShow.com tomorrow at 8 o'clock. The show will go live Eastern Standard Time. And if they sign up for the newsletter, then go check out all these pieces, including your animals, for the next until about 7. Sometimes people get confused because we close the preview down about 7 p.m. because we need about an hour to turn it over. so that
Mhm.
go live. So sometimes I'll get an email and like, I can't get in. It's like, yeah, we had to close it down. So I'm starting to tell people that we close it down a bit early before the 8 o'clock live opening. So is there anything else you want to tell us about your work or yourself before we go on to Michelle Whirl?
I think like a lot of neurodivergent people, we like to play with the painting and to experiment and just see where the art goes. Like my husband often notices I can't stick to one style because I get tired of it. I need to turn the page and then do something else. But animals and nature always come back.
Yeah.
And it's a way also to kind of escape everyday's reality. Like I work in the social field as a full-time job, and when I paint, I can just focus on the animal, or like the backgrounds are always like just a playful project, and then eventually I add a subject to it. So it's just really fun, and I hope everyone likes all the art on the website because I was amazed.
I know.
Mhm.
I just was scrolling and it was wonderful. And we don't have Lindsay, how many artists? Lindsay is my co-founder. She's helping manage this. How many artists do we have in the show? And how many pieces are available? So Lindsay will put that across. But I'm going to go on to Michelle Whirl now. And thank you, Marie, for being here and being part of the discussion.
Thank you for having me.
All right. All right, Michelle, I'm coming for you. Where are you? I actually don't see Michelle in the waiting room. Something must have happened to Michelle. So we're going to go on to Cynthia Gunsinger. Don't get that wrong. There's no L in her name. Cynthia.
Hello. There's no L.
No L. She's not a gunslinger. She's a
Nope.
gun singer.
That's right. That's right. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So a couple of questions. Where are you? I'm going to throw a new one in. How long have you been painting? Where can we find you? And then tell us a little bit if neurodivergence affects you personally or if you're supporting people.
Okay. All right. You might have to keep me on track.
Okay.
Where am I? I'm on Prince Edward Island.
Oh,
today. Yeah. So I live on Prince Edward Island. I'm specifically in Cornwall, so outside of the big city of Charlottetown, but close
okay.
enough. And I call it my little Hallmark movie town. We moved back 3 years ago from the West Coast. My partner is from here, and we have a little guy who is neurodivergent.
Okay.
So in order to best support him, instead of being out west living our footloose free lifestyle, it was best for us to come be near family and in a great community where there's awesome support and like people that we know all the time that are around. So we're here on Prince Edward Island.
There's something really special about a supportive community, isn't it?
Yeah, and we really picked Cornwall for that because we have people who work in support services, and they said people move here for how Cornwall treats people with disabilities, and I love that because after my son was diagnosed with autism, I, like many 40-year-olds, much like Chris, I was diagnosed with ADHD.
Okay.
And it just made sense to me all of a sudden
Just
that
like
I
Chris
had been.
did, and I've heard that so often, right? They're like, oh, that's why I think like this.
So it's been a few years since I've had my diagnosis, and it's really unlocked mysteries that I had about myself and how I don't fit in the world the way everybody else does. And those mysteries are neurodivergence, and I see the world differently, and I behave differently, and I expect different things from the world, and that's cool. That's the way I've always been, and now I can better support my son because we're all a little different, right?
And because you see things differently, it must translate into your artwork.
100%. And I have had a lot of different careers in my life, but art has been the one kind of consistent thing. So I would say about 20 years ago, but then starting with Squam Art Workshops, if you've ever heard of them in New Hampshire, I went to the first one.
No.
And that was the first time that I was able to call myself an artist.
Oh,
I brought a camera and I was like, I'm going to pretend I'm a photographer here. But I went and I started to learn, and I started calling myself an artist and doing art outside of my basement, so that when I moved from Toronto to Kelowna in my 30s, where I met my partner and then we moved here, I had the opportunity to go, oh, there's art and I have time and space. What do I want to do? So I started taking art lessons once a week for a year.
yeah.
And it really kind of unfolded my style and my passion and what I really like to paint. So I was really happy to be in Kelowna and really supported by that creative community. They're so amazing. The Arts Council and Tourism Kelowna, they're all there to like wrap around artists. So
It's
I was
really fun there. My son
and I was so
in
lucky.
a gallery there.
There's so many different types of artists, but there's someone who's supporting that type of artist. So I was one of the featured artists in Tourism Kelowna. I was supposed to be there for 6 months, and I stayed there until I moved away. So I was really spoiled being represented by Tourism Kelowna, and then really just selling art on my own. So out here, it's taken me about 3 years to get enough art together to build enough of a body to show. So I was at the PI Craft Council and the Farmers Market just in the last few weeks, showing my work. So my new body of work that's all about Atlantic Canada.
Well, and now you're in Square Foot Show, which is seen
I
by
know.
thousands
This
of
could
people.
not have happened at a better time to have to go from, oh, I don't paint West Coast stuff anymore, guys. I'm in the East Coast. Do you like it? And then reach new people that are excited about my new art in this beautiful new place, right?
Well, don't
Can I show
keep
you
us
some?
in suspense. Show us some.
Okay. And I've been kind of silly with my naming. So this beauty
Oh, that's
is
fun.
called Little Lighthouses of the Atlantic. So if you're a
that's
Real
fun.
Housewives fan, because I feel like there's going to be more. I fixate on things like a true neurodivergent. There's going to be more lighthouses that I paint. So it's going to be Little Lighthouses of the Atlantic, season 1, episode 2, maybe.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Right?
Why
Which
not?
brings me
That's a good
to
one.
this one is called Summer House, which is also
I
a Bravo
love-
show.
Is it acrylic or oil?
It is acrylic.
I
And the
like
light
your
is terrible.
drawing technique.
Thank you. It's a layering kind of situation.
Absolutely. Yes.
But this is Summer House season 1, episode 2.
That's cute. That's a good idea.
Because it's always different. And this summer we spent so much time in this area and seeing it at different times, and then
Well, and you
seeing
know
it as
what?
an artist in different ways, right?
And once you paint a scene, you're not done.
No, and I
Right?
like to revisit the same, like, because it's about, I'm so sentimental, and I know a lot of neurodivergent artists are like, you know, you feel bad for your stuffed animal, you don't want to let them out, you have a favorite mug, you personify sort of thing. So I feel like that in places, like I can feel the opportunity of things that will happen here and the things that have. And can you imagine the stories?
Oh, I know.
Can you
My
imagine
husband-
like in these little cottages, like the
Yep,
families
who's
that have
there?
told, like I can imagine it. Like
It's
it
the
gives me
holiday,
goosebumps to
like-
think about those summer.
What romantic lady is renting that, you know, the holiday sort of thing?
It's so beautiful. And living on Prince Edward Island is so quiet and quaint and beautiful, and the exact opposite of living in the mountains. So I just really, really appreciate it. And the other thing I'm obsessed with is the
Oh, they're
fish
fun.
shack. So
Yes.
these are called fishing shacked up.
Yeah.
Because on every coast and every wharf, they've got the fishing shacks, and they're so cute.
I've painted lots of little fishing shacks from PEI, and then or actually Nova Scotia from the Halifax area. And here's something interesting. And you may have found this too. When I paint the mountains, before I had painted mountains, I had never been there, so I didn't understand, so I never painted them. But when I went there, I painted them. I don't sell that many mountain paintings in Ontario because, like me, unless people have experienced those mountains, they don't really understand what they're looking at, like with a picture. It seems weird.
They don't have a remembrance and a tingle and a thought.
Yeah,
like
it
an
seems-
aspiration is different than a lived experience.
That's right. However, anytime I paint a fishing village or a fishing boat from PEI or the East Coast, they sell to anyone. I don't know what it is. There's a
Really?
connection.
Wow.
I can sell them to anyone, and they don't
I
have to.
love that as a marketing
That's
thought.
great.
That is amazing.
I know.
That is
But I mean,
amazing.
there's enough mountain people who want my work. I'm not worried about that. But
Oh yeah.
the fishing boats and stuff are so
That's
special.
so funny. Well, at the show, at the Craft Council show, I had someone, because I have a large because like I work in different sizes, so I have a 3x4 fishing shacks on my wall that I anyway. And someone came by and said, "Hey, we own the green one,"
Oh, that's fun.
and it's so sweet, right? And I just like I know that family's got gossip. Like this island is a very small. Like you've read in the Green Gables, there are Marilla Cuthberts.
I love that
Everybody
you
knows everybody's
added-
business.
I
What's the
love that you
story?
added that layer
Oh,
to your paintings. And I think the
love it.
collectors of your work will be able to say, oh, she's got stories, and they can make up their own stories, right?
Oh,
So
we got
we
stories.
put up, Lindsay, we put up Cynthia's Instagram, correct? And Cynthia, do you have like, will we be able to find your website through Instagram or whatever too?
Yeah. So big apologies, standard artist, outdated website. You can find me there. You can find my email. I'm pretty active on Instagram and Facebook, so you can see
So
what's
Instagram's the
there.
best
And
way. So
yeah,
when Cynthia sells out, you can go directly to Cynthia,
love
and
to hear from you.
you can find her through Square Foot Show. So follow Square Foot Show on Instagram if you haven't done that yet. It's a great place. As you're listening, if you're an artist, please apply at squarefootshow.com. We've got our list
Yeah.
up. You can go in and you can apply to Square Foot Show and pick. We've got 12. We do 12 a month. 12 a month. Oh my gosh, we do 12 a year. And you can pick your theme and you can apply for it. We have a juried system. So some people worry that, about that, but you're being seen, and it's we will be jurying and calling in people from that. And sign up at squarefootshow.com for our newsletter and for the preview. And again, it's going to be a fun show. So Cynthia, it was a real joy to talk to you.
Thanks, Julia.
We're
Thank you. Thanks for putting it all together. It's so many awesome things.
So many awesome things. And we're going to go to Jane Mistretta right now. All right. Bye. It was so fun. Hi, Jane.
Hi.
Wasn't Cynthia so fun?
So fun. So fun. She's
So fun.
Yeah. Love
Yeah.
it.
No, I was saying when I talked to Jane before we opened up the show, her lighting is great wherever she is.
Thank you. My basement.
In
My
your basement.
elegant studio in the unheated basement. Yeah.
That's so funny. So we'll start with you. Where is your studio?
So I'm in the United States. I'm in Massachusetts.
Okay.
So I live in a little town called Mendon, almost near Rhode Island, the state of
Oh,
Rhode Island.
it sounds like it's so pretty.
It's very pretty. It is pretty. I'm lucky. I love it here. So
Yes.
yes, but Prince Edward Island sounds amazing. I've always wanted to go there.
Yeah, it is absolutely lovely. It's magical up there. I don't understand it.
Oh my gosh, I love to go. Love to go.
Yeah. So you paint in what did you say? Massachusetts. Massachusetts.
Yes.
Are you in any galleries?
I'm in a gallery in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, actually.
Oh, New Hampshire.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Well, Cynthia is inviting you. Yes, Cynthia is inviting you to come see her anytime.
Oh, I would love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. You should.
She's
Pardon?
Is she in New Hampshire too, Cynthia?
No, who we just talked to. She's in PEI.
Oh, definitely. I would love to do that. I'll have to look her up. Absolutely.
All right. So we can find you at Jane Mistretta at, am I saying that wrong?
That's right. Correct.
Okay.
Jane Mistretta. Correct.
_art on Instagram. Do you have a website?
I do. It's janemistretta.com.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So tell us about your work and give us some, show us some close-ups.
Sure. Okay. So this is Autumn here. This is down the street from my house. I'm a plein air artist for the most part.
Okay, so you go out and sit.
I go outside and do most of my work. And this is also at a lake at my friend's house.
Well, I'm seeing that you're painting on cradled wood as well.
I am. I am.
Okay.
I like that.
Can you see that one a little closer?
Can I do that?
Oh, that's beautiful, Jane.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, Massachusetts seems to be very romantic, and like I could imagine that the landscape is beautiful there.
It is pretty. We have a lot of history here and old buildings still. So
Yeah.
yeah, it is still kind of rural where I live. So it's
So do you do rural, or have you painted architectural? Are you in
mostly I do landscape art because I sell my work actually at a gallery that's on the ocean. So they like a lot of my ocean
Okay.
things. But where I live is not near the ocean. So
Right.
These are mostly, this is my backyard. I have a koi pond in my backyard.
Oh, that's
So
beautiful.
this is my backyard. So these are all like my experiences.
Yes.
Yes. So
That's awesome. Well, we're very excited to have you. Is there anything else you want to tell us about yourself?
I paint every day.
Okay.
I love it.
So this is your full-time job?
This is, well, as of 5 years ago, it's now my full-time job.
Okay.
Yes.
That's wonderful. So 5 years ago is about when COVID happened.
That's when I quit my full-time insurance job.
Okay.
And I decided that I wanted to do what I wanted to do, my passion, which was art. So
And this is your first time showing at Square Foot Show, correct?
this is my third time.
Oh, third time. Oh my goodness. What other shows were you in?
Oh gosh, I can't remember the names. I sold I can't remember the names. I'm so
Okay.
old with names.
That's all right.
Yeah,
That's all right.
because probably I have,
We're thrilled to have you. We're thrilled to have you. And people can find you at your Instagram. And again, when Jane sells out and you want more of Jane, you go straight to Jane. That is the thing that we're doing here at Square Foot Show is we want to lift artists up and to bring them to customers and bring the customers to these fabulous artists. And you know what else happens sometimes, Jane, is the galleries are also watching Square Foot Show and they're picking and choosing and they're following artists and they're inviting them to be in galleries. And we're really thrilled. We have quite a few artists who started with Square Foot Show, same as you, somewhere in around 5 years ago. We started Square Foot Show online about, was it 4 years ago, Lindsay? And we have sold over $1.5 million worth of 12 by 12 paintings for artists.
That's so great.
That's almost, I think we're coming up close to 5,000 paintings. I mean, it's very, very exciting to be in such a situation like this. People pivoted. I'll tell you a little bit about the first one. I had always done it in my studio. And I used to have people lined up outside just to come into the studio. And Square Foot shows aren't unusual. Like galleries have small shows all the time. And people would line up every year at mine. And then when COVID hit, I thought, oh no, nobody can come. You can't have an in-person show. So we took it online. And the first show, I thought maybe 150 people would, sign in to shop. And I thought that would be pretty good because we had about 200 pieces from all the artists. And 2,000 people hit the site.
Wow.
And after that, Square Foot Show was born. And we've done, many, many successful. And now we're doing it monthly because we want to just, there's not enough time if we only did it 4 times a year to introduce all these artists to the world.
That's great. That's great.
It's so great. Well, we're so excited to have you. And we're going to remind people to follow all the artists. If you like an artist, go find them and follow them on all their socials. It's a free way to help them. And
I follow a lot of artists that I've been in shows with, and they follow me. It's very nice. It's a nice community too.
I know the community is going great. It's great. And what's interesting to me is how it's kind of switching up. The artists who were in about 4 years ago have ramped up their success in their galleries and things like that, and leaving way now for new and emerging artists to be part of the Square Foot Show. And we're thrilled with that. We're just thrilled to see this evolution. So I hope you have a great day. Good
Thank
luck tomorrow night. We're going to go on to Marie Hoyt.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
All
bye-bye.
right, bye-bye.
Excuse me, that tickle.
Hi, Julia.
Hi, Marie. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm so excited to be part of the show.
I'm sorry I'm having a cough right now. I should have had a glass of water beside me. But it's nice to have you as part of the show. I'm going to have to get a little bit of water. So while
Sure.
I'm getting that, you tell everybody where you're from.
Okay. Actually, I'm close to you, Julia. I'm just in Ontario. I'm in Brantford, which is just outside of Hamilton. And so not too far from where you are, actually. And yeah, I used to model. Which is the inspiration, and I studied fashion design. And so that's the inspiration for my painting.
I'm
Here's
seeing.
here's like one of my covers. I don't know if you can see that when I was in Toronto.
Oh, beautiful. Gorgeous.
And here's a bunch more covers that I did when I was modeling. And I modeled in Toronto and Los Angeles, Paris, traveled a lot.
So this is turning into a new passion with your paintings.
Yeah, I just started like about 5 years ago when COVID started. It's okay. When COVID started, and so it's relatively new.
Okay.
But the first thing I did was a huge mural on the local bridge. It was like about 8 foot. I did 3 or 4 murals on the bridge. So that was my first kind of professional thing to do, was these huge murals. And
Well,
then
that's a good way to land.
yeah, like right off the deep end. So
That's so good. Well, I'm finding this very interesting that your figurative pieces have been springboarded from another element of your life.
yeah,
So you've taken your life experiences and totally putting them in. Can you show us a piece up close?
clothes.
Close.
Oh, close. The paintings.
Yeah, one of the paintings or two of them.
Okay. This is my butterflies are free. Can you see that?
I can.
Yeah, butterflies are free. And it's like an applique. It's got like, it's really 3-dimensional. It's got like the butterflies are coming out of it. You've got crystals. You've got like some glitter in there. Just like I want it to be like really precious looking, like really like a treasure kind of idea.
Yeah.
And so I work like in kind of multi-dimensional, not just paint, but in more multi-dimensional.
Yes. Maria, is this correct on Instagram, mar.iahoyt, or would the dot be after the A?
No, that's correct. mar.ia. Yeah,
Okay.
that's correct. And this is another one with a rose, flower girl.
Very fun.
So yeah, so basically all my pieces are kind of like fantasy faces.
Yep.
Because I've been inspired by fashion.
Love
and
this one.
Yeah, and the beauty industry, and it was like such a huge part of my life.
For
So
sure.
I find like faces really fascinating. Like
Very
just really
elegant.
interesting.
Very elegant.
Yeah.
And are you neurodivergent yourself, or are you supporting someone?
I think I'm on the spectrum somewhere. I'm dyslexic and probably ADD. I've always been creative, never felt like I fit in, always kind of, I felt like I was kind of on the outside looking in.
Okay.
And always being drawn to creative jobs, never really had like a 9-to-5 job, always drawn to like modeling, acting, art, fashion design.
Wow.
Anything creative. So kind of dipped my toes into all of those fields, and then traveled a lot, worked all over the world.
So being neurodivergent actually aided you because it helped you be attracted to that field, to those fields.
like a real free spirit, you know, boho chic, free spirit, kind of, yeah, just kind of out there. Always felt like I had a different perspective than most people.
Yeah.
Saw things that the other people didn't see, like see deeper. I'm more in an alpha state, I would say, is my kind of normal state. So I'm kind of like tying together like subliminal things from dreams, things from just very kind of sensitive nuances, picking up on all of that. So I see the world in a much more kind of diverse, crazy, kind of larger picture.
And so in your practice, and you're in your studio, are you a morning painter, an afternoon, an all-nighter?
Probably more morning.
Yeah.
I'm a morning person, and then I peter out towards the end of the day.
That's me.
Yeah. My high energy is in the morning, definitely.
That's me. I'm if I'm not out studio by 8:30, I feel like the half the day's, gone for me.
Yeah.
And I have to, and then about 4:00, there's nothing else I can do.
Yeah.
I have to switch. I have to come in and get into, well, it's grandma mode now, but I have to get into mom mode and cook something or unload the dishwasher or something like that.
Yeah. Just
Balance
mundane stuff. Yeah. You kind of filter down to that.
Absolutely. So is this your first show with us, Maria?
It is my first show, and I'm very excited and just really happy to be part of this group. Yeah, my sister is an artist too, and we've both been watching you for a few years now, and you'll probably see her stuff coming up too.
All right, so she's going to apply. So we can end the show talking about all the things again. We can say, if you're an artist like Maria, please apply at squarefootshow.com. We've got all our themes there, and you can pick 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can apply to those shows. You can apply with a present work. You do not have to paint a piece to apply to that particular show. So we just want to see your work. We expect that you would produce work for the theme of the show. So that's good. And then at while you're over there, follow us at Squarefoot Show on Instagram and register at squarefootshow.com for the 48-hour preview, because we're going to send you the code in the next, between now and 8:00 tomorrow night. So all the she's loving you. All the paintings are 12 by 12. They all sell for $350 or $300 US. It's free shipping, and we are so excited to bring the artist to you and you to these wonderful artists like Maria. So Maria, once you pick up one of Maria's pieces, it'll be fun for you to always, when you see it, to know about her interesting past career and how it affected the next stage. And I think that's a good thing for all of us. We can take all the things that we've gone through and built up experience in it and just transfer it to the next level,
right?
Absolutely. Okay, Maria, I'm going to say goodbye.
All right. Bye, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Okay, everybody, that was so fun. There was so much to talk about with these artists. I hope you learned piles about them and about their art and about being a neurodivergent artist. And the show goes live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at squarefootshow.com tomorrow. I'll say it again, sign up so that you can possibly win a piece by Doug Robinson, the piece that he showed you at the beginning. Sign up so that we choose somebody who wins every month and we ship it out to them. And follow along at Squarefoot Show. You will, on Instagram, you will find when you're scrolling, there are artists that you will absolutely be drawn to. There might be some that you're not, but other people are. And go and follow the artists you love. It is free to do that. It is the biggest support. And we at Squarefoot Show are so grateful, and we wish you a Merry Christmas. We hope that you buy yourself a present tomorrow, if not somebody else. And we will see you in the next show. And let me tell you about the next show really briefly. It's January, and we know that people, have been shopped out and all of that. We're having the most fun in putting together a student show. So with the student show, the price is going to be a little lower. I believe it's 275 Canadian. We're going to be showing students who are still trying to get their education in art, and some of them are high school students. They're so talented. It's January 8th and 9th. It's going to be a fun one to watch. And remember, support these young artists that are coming up then too. And you can see all of our shows, if you want a list of them, at squarefeetshow.com. I'm Julia Veenstra. I'm one of the co-founders, and I hope you have a blessed Merry Christmas, and we'll see you in the next show. Bye.